Hi guys, and welcome back to the Messy Bookshelf. I'm Jennifer, and today I'm going to be doing another review. On Tuesdays, I usually post reviews onto my blog, written reviews that are typed with my fingers, but I'm kind of not, I wanted to do more videos, so I decided to start doing video reviews. And today's review is for Illuminae by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff. I read this last month. I started it in March, but I didn't finish it until after I finished exams because this book is massive. Like this size, it's 599 pages and it is told in like files and chats, and there are times when it's like this and it's like craziness, or there's pages with nothing on it. So if you have the time to sit down and really just dive into this book, do it, because it will take you no time to read. When I didn't have to focus on schoolwork and assignments and exams, 13, every time I do a video. When I wasn't worrying about all of this school stuff and I was able to finally sit down, it took me no time at all to get this finished, and it was such a good read. I really enjoyed it. I had heard mixed things. Either you really like this book or you're not really a big fan, but if you like sci-fi, definitely check this out. It's kind of like a sci-fi, it's a sci-fi romance, but the romance isn't like a big part of it. Like it's not the overarching plot. The overarching plot is this company named Bitech attacked their home because where they live, they're doing illegal mining or something. I didn't really understand that. I still kind of don't. But they are refugees on a ship, and when Bitech attacked their home, they were picked up by two ships. The two ships that, there were three ships that picked up the refugees: the Hypatia, the Alexander, and the Copernicus. And on the Alexander, there is this AI named Aiden, and he kind of runs the whole thing. Like he controls the ships, he makes them do their job, He makes the job of the crew members much easier, or so they thought, because there are some complications with this AI and they have to do some hacking. Or I really suck at explaining this book because there's so much that happens that I'm just going to read what it says on the inside flap. This morning, Katie thought breaking up with Ezra was the hardest thing she'd have to do today. This afternoon, her planet was invaded. The year is 2575, and two rival megacorporations. It's blacked out on this, but I'm thinking one of them is Bitech. I don't know what the other one is called, but it says, are at war over a planet that's a little more than an ice-covered speck at the edge of the universe. Too bad nobody thought to warn the people living on it, with enemy fire raining down on them. Exes Katie and Ezra, who are barely even talking to each other, are forced to fight their way onto the evacuating fleet with an enemy warship in hot pursuit. But the warship is the least of their problems. A deadly virus, it's also blacked out, but it's a plague or some kind of virus, has broken out and is mutating with terrifying results. The fleet's AI, which should be protecting them, may actually be their enemy. And nobody in charge will say it's also blacked out, but more than likely it's a curse word, is going on. As Katie hacks into a tangled web of data to find the truth, it's clear only one person can help her bring it all to light: the ex-boyfriend she swore she'd never speak to again. And then there's a little briefing note on the bottom. Told through a fascinating dossier of hacked documents, including emails, schematics, military files, IMs, medical reports, interviews, and more. Illuminae is the first book in a heart-stopping, high-octane trilogy about lives interrupted and the price of truth and the courage of everyday heroes. So there's a lot going on in this book. You have a war, you have the AI going against its people, you have the plague happening, and it's a little all over the place, you would think, but it's told in such a good way that it keeps you like grasped in what's happening and makes you want to know if they are going to survive this. And it's twisty and turny, and it was just told really interesting that makes me need the next book as soon as possible. Gemini actually comes out in October, I believe, basically 1 year since the release of Illuminae, and I'm so excited for it. This is going to be an amazing trilogy. I've heard that the audiobook is also really good. I haven't listened to it, although I'd definitely be into trying it maybe before the next book comes out or before the last book comes out, just to refresh my memory on what happens in this one. But I did really like it. The only thing I didn't like about it is that you don't really get an in-depth into the characters, and I think that's partially because it's told through the IMs and through these documents that you don't really get to know what the characters are thinking, because it's told from a third party that you're kind of just reading what they're saying and you don't get to hear their thoughts or anything like that. And some of the minor characters kind of get lost in the mix, and you kind of only focus on Katie and Ezra, and the rest of them are kind of just there. Like, I don't even remember the other characters' names. I know that there's one that's really close with Katie who teaches her how to hack and stuff like that, which is really great. And then there's one that kind of helps Ezra to his place, but things happen and they are not... Yeah, things happen to them. So I don't really know what else to say. It's a great book. Definitely give it a try if you like sci-fi. It has so much sci-fi in this. You have the AI, you have the plague, you have the futuristic stuff, you have spaceships. It's insane, and it's such a good read. I definitely check it out if you're into that sort of thing. And that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this review. I'm still getting used to the whole video review thing, so if you have any pointers for me, let me know down below. Let me know your thoughts as well, if you've read Illuminae or if you're planning on reading Illuminae. And if you want to see more of my videos, hit that subscribe button. I post videos every Tuesdays and Fridays, and all my social media will be down below as well. I'll see you next time. Bye!